If you're really smart, you're basically screwed when it comes to dating. No, seriously. Your brain is working against you, and I'm about to prove it. Welcome to Date or Detonate, where we expose why your biggest asset is your biggest red flag. I've studied the psychology behind this, and honey, it's not pretty. We're about to dive into 6 brutal reasons why your intelligence is basically a dating death sentence. I don't know if you're ready for this reality check, my friends, but here we go. Number 1, your brain is a romance killer. Your brain literally murders romance before it can even breathe. You're a serial killer of your own love life. While normal people are falling in love, you're conducting psychological autopsies on why you shouldn't. You don't just overthink. You think yourself into emotional bankruptcy. You're so busy analysing red flags that you've become one giant red flag yourself. Normal people say, I think I'm falling for you. Smart people say, I'm experiencing concerning neurochemical dependency patterns that require immediate intervention. But here's the real kicker. Highly intelligent people are much more aware of possible consequences when a relationship turns sour, and often find that it's not worth the risk. You're literally thinking yourself out of love before it even starts. Your brain treats every romantic moment like a potential crime scene. And guess what? You're both the detective and the murderer. You've turned dating into CS I Love Edition, except every episode ends with you being single. Number 2, independence equals relationship repellent. Here's the kicker. The intelligent person understands that their happiness is their own responsibility, not their partner's. Sounds healthy, right? Wrong. It's dating suicide. You're so emotionally self-sufficient. You're basically a one-person relationship. They want to be needed, but you've already figured out how to be your own therapist, best friend, and entertainment system. You're like a smartphone, fully functional alone, which is terrifying to people who want to be your charger. Nobody wants to date someone who Googles how to miss someone, because you literally don't understand the concept. You've achieved peak independence, which, ironically, makes you completely undateable. Congratulations, you played yourself. Number 3, goals over love equals forever alone. Smart people literally choose success over soulmates and wonder why they're eating dinner alone every night. You have a 10-year plan colour-coded in Excel while they're trying to plan next weekend. And guess what? Your plan doesn't include room for love. You cancel dates for deadlines and then act shocked when they stop asking you out. Your priorities are so backwards, you'd rather achieve your quarterly targets than achieve an orgasm. They want romance. You want an ROI on this relationship investment. And honey, love doesn't come with a profit margin. You're so busy climbing the ladder of success, you don't realise you're climbing away from every person who could actually love you. Your idea of pillow talk is discussing your next business strategy, and then you don't understand why they'd rather sleep alone. You've optimised your life for everything except the one thing that actually matters, human connection. You're basically a productivity guru who's completely unproductive at love. Number 4, high standards equals high loneliness. Your dating checklist is longer than a PhD dissertation. You swipe left on people for using your instead of your, which is fair, but also why you're single. Here's where it gets brutal. Emotionally intelligent people like to be able to communicate with other emotionally intelligent people. So when their partner or romantic interest doesn't know how to communicate properly, it's a complete turn-off and they just lose interest. You want deep, meaningful conversations about feelings and growth, but they think, how was your day? Is emotional depth. You're over here ready to discuss attachment styles and trauma responses while they're still figuring out how to say, I'm sorry, without adding, but you made me do it. You want someone who matches your energy, but your energy requires a graduate degree to understand. Your standards are so high, even Ryan Gosling would get performance anxiety. You've basically created a dating application process that's harder than getting into Harvard. Number 5, logic kills the magic. Smart people don't just ruin romance, they perform autopsies on it while it's still alive. You dissect every romantic gesture until there's nothing left but cold, calculated motives. They bring you flowers, you immediately calculate the cost per stem and wonder what they want in return. Your brain figures out the logic behind every relationship dynamic. And once you see the mechanics, the magic dies a brutal death. You can't enjoy a sunset together because you're explaining atmospheric light refraction, and why their feelings are just chemical reactions. They say something sweet, you immediately decode the psychological manipulation tactics they're unconsciously using. You want scientific proof that soulmates exist before you'll believe in yours. But love doesn't come with peer-reviewed studies. You've turned romance into a research project where every discovery makes you less likely to participate. The moment you understand why love works, it stops working for you. Congratulations, you've logicked yourself out of happiness. You're like a magician who ruins their own tricks by explaining how they work. Number 6, choice paralysis equals dating death sentence. Smart people don't just overthink, they literally paralyse themselves into permanent singleness. You're so busy calculating the perfect relationship that you miss every actual relationship opportunity. While you're creating algorithms to find the one, everyone else is out there actually dating and falling in love. You've turned dating into a research project with no conclusion, just endless data collection. By the time you've analysed whether someone is worth your time, they've already found someone who didn't need a feasibility study to say yes. You're the person who spends 6 months deciding if you like someone, and they've already moved in with someone who decided in 6 minutes. Your brain literally sabotages every romantic opportunity by demanding certainty in a world built on beautiful uncertainty. You're basically trying to solve love like it's a math equation, but love is more like abstract art. The more you try to figure it out, the less sense it makes. Here's the thing. Your intelligence isn't the problem, it's that you're using your PhD brain on kindergarten emotions. Love isn't a problem to solve, it's chaos to embrace. And chaos makes smart people break out in hives. You're trying to bring order to something that's beautifully messy. But here's the plot twist. The smartest thing you can do is admit you don't know everything about love. Revolutionary concept, I know. Sometimes the most intelligent move is the dumbest looking one. Maybe try feeling first and thinking second for once in your life. If you've overanalyzed your relationship and made your partner feel like a case study and you want to apologise, here's some advice from someone who's probably done the same thing. Sometimes the best apology isn't a 47-slide presentation explaining your emotional processing patterns. Sometimes it's just flowers. Click our affiliate link below to send some and show that you actually care without turning it into a thesis defence. And hey, flowers can't be fact-checked or psychoanalysed. They're just pretty and smell nice. Revolutionary concept for us overthinkers. Thank you so much for supporting our small channel where we turn dating disasters into comedy gold. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos, because clearly we all need help being functional humans who can love other humans, without turning it into a full-blown emotional escape room.